My aspect, we'll talk about at the address position, we're going to have that hip over there just a little bit more. There's going to be roughly about 55% of your pressure in your left foot. So just a tad more, for want of a better term. And we'll talk about, that terminology that you've probably heard before sitting on a bar stool. There's too much pressure on your heels there at the moment, when the balance point in your body is on the balls arches of your feet.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to straighten your knees just a little and sort of get you feeling as though there's more pressure on the balls arches of your feet.
Yep.
And we're going to get you to make little pitch shots to start off with, just to build that feeling, because you will start to move around as the golf club moves around at speed. It will go in, done. Already moved in.
What is that?
So see where that line is there now, away from your bum?
Yeah, I've moved in towards the ball.
Moved in towards the ball because you've moved into your balance point.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And of course, then we start to see this golf club go a long way. And it doesn't really need to go that far.
No.
Now, long term, I'm worried about that right shoulder of yours. Because it really doesn't function like that too well.
No.
Okay.
No, yeah.
So that elbow will be closer. It'll only be about 2 or 3 inches, probably 4 inches, 4 to 6 inches away from your waist.
Yeah.
Okay, or from your torso. Sorry. And then when it comes back down, you can start to see where this golf club is out over here. Believe it or not, by the time I'm finished with you, it'll be there.
Right.
Okay. And we have that little thing called angular momentum. So in other words, the distance between there and there, and then the distance between there and there, it has to travel further. So therefore, it's got to travel quicker without you trying. Okay. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah. That means I'm using my hands to try and line it up or something?
Pretty much. You're just trying to compensate because of that extra stuff that you've done.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So if I take all that garbage away, we're going back to the left-hand screen now, and we'll start to see you're done there.
I should be finishing there.
Yeah, so
It's starting to come down now.
that's as far as your body is going to let you turn. What happens from there? If you watch your torso, it really doesn't move anymore. It's just your arms travelling.
Yeah.
Okay, and you actually let go of the golf club. Okay, so we start to see that bend through there, and then by the time you come back down, you don't have the opportunity to let go, for want of a better term. So now, if we talk about leverage,
There's no leverage.
do you get a sore elbow or sore shoulder?
Yeah, left shoulder. Yeah.
So, if you've got a weight moving at speed and it's doing this, and then this isn't moving around with it, it's not quite straight, you're really going to hurt your shoulder. And if not, your left wrist, and have tendonitis or tennis elbow.
Yeah.
Rather than at that point in time there, we're going to have your arms straighter. And in actual fact, the shaft is going to be straighter, so you will have your arms looking like that and the shaft out there. So we're going to start with really, really tiny shots to begin with, and then keep moving from there.
Okay.
And that's only because of what you've done in the backswing.
Right, because of the letting it go up here.
That's right.
Going too far.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
And then you're basically in an impossible position to get out of.
Well, you're trying to compensate. And this thing, this wonderful thing up here, the decision maker, your brain, is way too smart for us. It starts to compensate for you.
Right, okay.
Okay. So then all of a sudden we start to see this foot moving around. It looks like an Elvis move there. We sort of start to see the, rather than posted up against it.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that all make sense?
Yeah.
So we'll start from address position from this side and this side. We're going to essentially get you to swing it to about there, but in actual fact, instead of this shaft being here, it's going to be around here. So you're going to feel like you're swinging around your bum. And then from there, we're not really going to use your arms at all. They're going to be quite straight, and it'll feel quite rigid and robotic to start off with. And then away we go.
Okay.